The Wieliczka Salt Mine, located in the town of Wieliczka in southern Poland, lies within the Kraków metropolitan area. The mine, built in the 13th century, produced table salt continuously until 2007, as one of the world's oldest salt mines still in operation. Throughout its existence, the royal mine was run by the krakowskie salt mines. Commercial mining was discontinued in 1996 due to low salt prices and mine flooding. The mine's attractions include dozens of statues and 4 chapels that have been carved out of the rock salt by the miners. The oldest sculptures are augmented by the new carvings by contemporary artists. About 1.2 million people visit the Wieliczka Salt Mine annually. The mine is one of Poland's official national historic monuments, as designated in the first round, September 16, 1994. Its listing is maintained by the National Heritage Board of Poland. History. The Wieliczka Salt Mine reaches a depth of 327 meters and is over 287 kilometers long. The rock salt is naturally gray in various shades, resembling unpolished granite rather than the white or crystalline look that many visitors may expect. During World War II, the shafts were used by the occupying Germans as an ad hoc facility for various war-related industries. The mine features an underground lake, and the new exhibits on the history of salt mining, as well as a 3.5 kilometers touring route that includes historic statues and mythical figures carved out of rock salt in distant past. More recent sculptures have been fashioned by contemporary artists. The Wieliczka mine is often referred to as the Underground Salt Cathedral of Poland. In 1978 it was placed on the original UNESCO list of the World Heritage Sites. Even the crystals of the chandeliers are made from rock salt that has been dissolved and reconstituted to achieve a clear, glass-like appearance. It also houses a private rehabilitation and wellness complex. There is a legend about Princess Kinga, associated with the Wieliczka mine. The Hungarian noblewoman was about to be married to Bolesław IV the Chaste, the Prince of Kraków. As part of her dowry, she asked her father for a lump of salt, since salt was prizeworthy in Poland. Her father King Bar copyright law took her to a salt mine in Maramaros. She threw her engagement ring from Bolesław in one of the shafts before leaving for Poland. On arriving in Kraków, she asked the miners to dig a deep pit until they come upon a rock. The people found a lump of salt in there and when they split it in two, discovered the princess's ring. Kinga had thus become the patron saint of salt miners in and around the Polish capital. In 2010 it was successfully proposed that the nearby historic Bochnia salt mine be added to the list of UNESCO World Heritage Sites. The two sister salt mines now appear together in the UNESCO list of World Heritage Sites as the Wieliczka and Bochnia Royal Salt Mines. In 2013 the UNESCO World Heritage Site was expanded by the addition of the Angstrom Castle. Tourism. Notable visitors to this site have included Nicolaus Copernicus, Johann Wolfgang von Goethe, Alexander von Humboldt, Friedrich Chopin, Dmitri Mendeleev, Bolesław Prus, Ignacy Paderewski, Robert Baden-Powell, Jacob Bronowski, the von Unruh family, Carol Wojtyła, former U.S. President Bill Clinton, and many others. There is a chapel, and a reception room that is used for private functions, including weddings. A chamber has walls carved by miners to resemble wood, as in wooden churches built in early centuries. A wooden staircase with 378 steps provides access to the mine's 64-meter level. A 3-kilometer tour features corridors, chapels, statues, and underground lake, 135 meters underground. An elevator returns visitors to the surface. The elevator holds 36 persons and takes some 30 seconds to make the trip. In literature, the Wieliczka Salt Mine helped inspire the labyrinth scenes in Bolesław Prus' 1895 historical novel, Pharaoh. Prus described his 1878 visit to the salt mine in a remarkable series of 3 articles, Kartki z Podróży Angstrom 1/4 y, Travel Notes, in Kuria Warsawski, 1878, Nos. 36:38. The great Prus scholar Zygmunt Sikorski writes, "The power of the labyrinth scene stems, among other things, from the fact that they echo Pruss' own experiences when visiting Wieliczka. Pruss combined his powerful experiences of Wieliczka with the description of the ancient Egyptian labyrinth, in Book 2 of Herodotus' Histories, to produce the remarkable scenes found in chapters 56 and 63 of his novel, Pharaoh. In media, in 1995, Priesner's Music, a compilation of film music by Polish composer Zbigniew Priesner, was recorded by Sinfonia Varsovia in the Wieliczka Mines Chapel. The chapel is often said to have the best acoustics in Europe. Virtual tour. Sister Caves, Frasassi Caves. See also, Pharaoh, the Wieliczka Salt Mine inspired scenes in the historical novel by Bolesław Pruss, Bochnia Salt Mine, in southern Poland, Central Europe, Kiem Chalk Tunnel, in Poland, Central Europe, Karadowa Salt Mine, in central Poland, Central Europe, Frasassi Caves, in Ancona, Italy, Southern Europe, Grand Rock, in Savoy, France, Southern Europe, Salt Cathedral of Zipaquira, in Zipaquira, Cundinamarca, Mecca, Colombia, South America, Karchner Caverns State Park, in Arizona, United States. Notes. References, Jerzy Ksasierski, Wieliczka, Kopalnia, Museum, Zańk, 2nd ed., updated and augmented, Warsaw, Sport I Turystyka, 1987, ISBN 83-217-2637-2. Christopher Kasperk, Pruss Pharaoh and the Wieliczka Salt Mine, The Polish Review, 1997, No. 3, pages 349–55. Christopher Kasperk, Pruss Pharaoh, The Creation of a Historical Novel, The Polish Review, Vol. XXXIX, No. 1, 1994, pages 45–50. Bolesław Pruss, Karada Eurodcia Jutro, Webcubed of Fulitona Cube W, Warsaw, Pour STWOW Institut Wydawniczy, 1973, pages 34–49. Zygmunt Sikowski, To Cubed Rux or Bolesław Prusa, 2nd edition, Warsaw, Pour STWOW Institut Wydawniczy, 1972. External links, Wieliczka The Salt of the Earth / Wieliczka Salt Mine, video tour of mine, Kraków Salt Works Museum in Wieliczka, Wieliczka Salt Mine near Kraków W in Poland, Wieliczka Salt Mine tour, air pollution intrusion into the Wieliczka Salt Mine, a piece of salt that weighs 200 tons fallen from Wieliczka chamber roof in 1916. Popular Science Monthly, February 1916, page 179. Scanned by Google Books.